We are Shady Business, and we are dedicated to creating shade for Tempe and beyond. My name is Zoe Greco, and I'm the team lead.
I'm Haley Tibbs, and I'm the systems engineer.
I'm Atma Thompson. I am the finance and communications officer.
I'm Catherine Hoekstra. I am the mechanism specialist.
I'm Demetrius, and I'm the green and sustainability coordinator.
This is our EPICS design process. First, we were given a product identification, which means we were given Shady Business and told to make shade from it. Then we are on specific development, which we observed shades around Tempe and decided what we were going to do. And then we got to conceptual design and detailed design, which we went through a few steps to get the right design that we wanted to use for the actual shade structure. And now we are working on delivery, service maintenance, and redesign.
The City of Tempe is looking for ways to increase walkability within the city. And our solution in Shady Business is to create a shade module that will be used to reduce the sunlight and the heat in the Phoenix Valley. So our module must have a cost of less than $400. It must also be low maintenance. And we also are looking for it to be heat repellent and resistant to sunlight, as well as weather resistant to high wind loads. And we also want it to look aesthetically pleasing.
Before brainstorming and drawing designs, we observed obstacles and researched solutions. Some obstacles of shade in Tempe were that shade trees have many downfalls. The mess from leaves and birds is an issue of the issue of maintenance responsibility, roots breaking up the pavement, and it's a large time investment with no guaranteed return. You can plant a tree, but there's no guarantee that it will grow to the size that you need. Tempe is also looking for functional art, breaking up into districts of different colors and shapes, and having an urban forest. Through our research, we decided to build shades off of pre-existing structures to maintain original infrastructure, and also create multi-purpose modules that have shade and light, and have a retraction component to transition between functions.
Possible designs for our shade include adding onto pre-existing structures. This would be more beneficial than a freestanding structure because there are already many structures, including light posts, we could build off of. This would reduce costs and it would be a lot easier to do. These designs could also retract, so they'd be out of danger when they're not necessarily needed. And then also, it'd be beneficial to split Tempe into different zones where we could do different forms of art. So for example, this design would be a leaf shape, and then we could have each zone be different designs.
As you can see, this is our prototype design. We want to show a transition. It will transition between day and night. As you can see, during the day, it is a shade with lights on the end of it. At night, the shade retracts and it turns into a light post. This is designed to mimic the sun and the stars, so there's that aesthetically pleasing quality about it. And then on the right, you can see there is one of the many mechanisms we might use for this shade.
Here's a photo of our rough prototype that we created. It'll be a retractable freestanding structure, and the lights on it are actually photosensitive, so when they're not needed and it's bright outside, they'll turn off, and then as soon as the sun goes down, they'll turn back on.
This semester, we presented in front of two different groups. We did the design review and had overall positive feedback. They praised our delivery of designs and our description of our design process and incorporation of raw drawings. They also enjoyed our 24-hour utilization idea. Our action in response to this feedback was creating a materials decision matrix because they had concern for definitive materials. From the City Council meeting, we received much encouraging insight on our project. They complimented our creativity and ingenuity, and presenting in a formal setting was a new and positive experience for the team.
Materials decisions matrix that Zoe mentioned earlier. As you can see, we chose to go with nylon fabric with the coating for the fabric for our shade module because it had a higher value inside the matrix.
This is our design process. So first we created a prototype for our design ideas. We went through a few of different designs that we wanted to use, and we decided feasibility on each design. So we ended up using the one that we could use in day and night because it could be used 24 hours. And we created a materials decision matrix, so we knew what the best materials to use. And we purchased our materials for our small prototype, which we have currently built, and we're trying to build a full-scale model now.
So we do have our plan for the second semester is to create a second prototype for the test location. Ultimately, it is going to be located outside the Tempe Center for the Arts. We want to complete this project by September 1st, 2014, but this is subject to change. We are going to refine our prototype to suit our needs, so there's going to be a lot of design and redesign involved.